Hi friends! Well, today I want to share with you my top 5 reasons why I think it's a good idea to keep chickens. And at the top of the list, of course, has to be eggs. That's the reason why many people get chickens, is just for their eggs. And if they're a staple in your diet, why not consider keeping chickens? If we grow a lot of our own produce and things, raising a little flock of chickens can produce eggs. It really helps round out more of what we're able to produce ourselves. And, there's a lot of other reasons too. The way that the chickens are produced, in factory farms and things is, kind of inhumane. So the way that we can do, reduce the amount of chickens that have to go through that would be to help, maybe raise some of our own, if that's, if you're interested in any of the ethical reasons behind it. So, yeah, definitely, if you consider keeping chickens, then you could produce some of, or a lot of the eggs that you your family would eat. The number 2 reason why I think it's a good idea to get chickens is for fertilizer. Every animal eats, and because we all eat, we all have to have some sort of leavings, and their leavings are actually really good addition either to the compost or just to compost by themselves to make into fertilizer. So if we buy fertilizer, then when we have chickens and we're already producing our eggs, we can help reduce the amount of fertilizer that we would need to buy, thus reducing our dependence on society and all of that. And also, because it's cheaper, producing your own compost for your garden rather than buying fertilizer would definitely help save some money. So they make good fertilizer. Number 3 would be pets. I really think that chickens make really good pets. Just like a cat or a dog or whatnot. Maybe they're not quite as friendly as a cat or a dog, but they're pretty fun pets to have. They take dirt baths and things, and they'll let you hold them, and even roosters, like this isn't a hen, this is a rooster. When you raise the chickens yourself and they're used to your family, they can really turn out to be fairly friendly. I mean, we've had some really friendly ones over the years. We had this one that whenever we would sit on the porch swing would come over and even jump up on our laps, or another one that would kind of fall asleep in your arms if you hold her. So yeah, when you raise them yourself, they can really turn out to be really friendly pets for your family. So another reason why would be less food waste. Every household produces food waste in some form or another at some point. So a lot of the stuff that we would consider food, if we have leftovers and all these things, you can feed it to your chickens if you're not interested in eating it, if you tend to just throw it away, or even things that you wouldn't consider, food. Stuff like watermelon rinds, potato skins, pumpkin shells, things like this, or the seed pods to peppers and things like that. All of this make really good food for chickens. So instead of throwing all that stuff away, we can just feed it to our chickens and they can turn it into a new food. Instead of something that we wouldn't eat, they'll turn it into something that we will. Or for those of you out there that have kids like me, kids inevitably won't eat all of their food all the time. So instead of just throwing and tossing all of that away, it's a good thing to do to kind of recycle it in a way, make it into something else. So another reason, the 5th reason, would be for insect and weed control. Chickens are really good hunters, and so when you let them roam around in your grass, they'll scratch around in the grass and they'll get all those grubs and earwigs and grasshoppers and locusts and other things, and they'll hunt them all down and eat them. So by keeping a flock of chicken in your yard, you will reduce how many insects that you have around. The only thing I would say about that one though is I wouldn't recommend allowing them to free range when you have a garden, because they will also rid your garden of all those tomatoes and peppers and unripe squashes and things that you do want. So yeah, I only let them free range in my whole yard, like in the off season like it is right now, or I'll set up a fenced area where they can free range and keep those out of my garden. So I hope you really found this video helpful. Feel free to ask if you have any questions. We've been keeping chickens for several years, and I really think it's a lot of fun. You don't need a rooster like this in order to have hens that lay eggs. Hens lay eggs out by themselves. You do have to have a rooster if you want to buy, or to make babies, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so that's why we got him. Anyway, I really hope you found this helpful. And I think Rooster has a special message for you. You should keep chickens. They're really fun. See? Listen to the rooster. You should keep chickens. Thanks for watching.